Thanks for staying with us. We're still reviewing Punch. Yes, I was going to take a story. You have a story? Go ahead.
Former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, has advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu against occupying the office of the Minister of Petroleum Resources, saying that the arrangements will make it difficult for the country to hold the NNPC accountable. That's the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. He said this while he was delivering his remark at the Bank Directors Summit, organized by the Bank Directors Association of Nigeria. This happened on Thursday in Abuja, and we know that he had been the CBN governor from June 2009 to February 2014. And he also says that the NNPC has been the most opaque oil company in the world, which means that they are really not transparent at all. And he faulted the NNPC for failing to remit enough foreign exchange into the government coffers, despite the removal of fuel subsidy by the current administration. And he talked about how he was in the CBN for over 15 years. And for that time, the NNPC was not even remitting funds into our coffers, and nobody was able to do anything. And he's saying that if the president decides to become the minister, he doesn't have a direct monitoring team. He will not be able to tell us how many barrels do we spend per day, what is coming in and what is going out. So we need an independent, minister to handle that office, so that when we ask questions, it won't be like we're attacking the president, that he's not supposed to have that same, among other things that happened. He said this is one of the reasons he was suspended in the first place, because he kept asking the questions, and he will still ask till the day he dies.
Okay, so the International Air Transport Association has warned that the Central Bank of Nigeria, some foreign airlines actually may be forced to quit the Nigerian market if the central bank is not able to repatriate the $790 million ticket revenue that is trapped in our country. Their Vice President, Camille Alawadi, was speaking in Geneva. He said that Lagos, Abuja are one of the most expensive, most expensive gateways in the region, despite the poor state of the infrastructure. Thank you for adding that. According to him, the Nigerian government is currently holding the highest amount of airline trapped funds of $792 million, followed by Egypt, Algeria, and others. So, I mean, they're hoping that the government is able to do what they can to ensure that they repatriate these funds, because if not, they might have to stop flying in our own airspace going forward. So, I just hope they're able to fix this. Let's move on quickly now.
No, we're not moving on. Yes, Rivers State. The governor of Rivers State is speaking. The Rivers State governor was talking tough on Thursday. He was doing this combined quarterly general meeting of Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers in Port Harcourt on Thursday. While speaking, he reassured his commitment to serve the people with humility and sincerity of purpose and accountability. But he also mentioned the fact that he would not be intimidated into relinquishing what he got from the mandate he got from the people. He said he reaffirms that he's committed to the path of peace, as there is nothing to gain in needless crisis, but he will not surrender his mandate. He also mentioned that Rivers State is a collective inheritance presently under his watch, and he's going to protect and defend it as it advance it as the governor. He said he will take deliberate steps to unlock entrepreneurial spirit. He's going to support, he's going to reduce unemployment, ensure the youth get support through different skill development programs he's going to implement within the state. He said that he knows that many people are worried, and he also is worried, but he would not sacrifice his mandate. And the traditional rulers have also spoken in support of him. This is his own part, because we've also taken, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, the fact that the House of Assembly the State House of Assembly had a meeting and said that they have not been getting support from the state's governor. So the governor is also having a time to come to media.
Moving on, the Daily Sun now. War over VP's 15 billion naira residence. 3 operatives injured as NDLEA drug cartel clash in Edo Forest. 950,000 barrels of oil cargo berthed at Dangote refinery. Ebonyi shuts down 5 fake hospitals, uncovers 107 quacks. Tinubu governors, labor unions, others mourn as Kokori dies at 80th birthday. FG pounces on OPay, PalmPay, others as NIBBSS, stops non-deposit banks from funds transfer channel, and no plan to abduct Emefiele, says EFCC, DSS, and NCS. Okay, which story?
NDLEA. So this particular one is like a movie. They said NDLEA repelled rain of bullets from armed hoodlums who blocked all roads to Opuje community in Owan West. So please, I hope I got that pronunciation right, because that's where my husband is from, Owan West. Anyway, just that it's not in a good light today. Owan West local government. So there's this community, their drug barons have warehouses there, and then they stock up on all these illegal drugs. And from intelligence, NDLEA had heard about this stockpile of drugs and had gone in there to try to destroy it or make arrests. And as they were approaching that community, the forest area, the hoodlums too came out with their guns, like trying to stop it. Anyway, they were able to arrest some suspects. They said there's one Omoruan Theophilus, 37, Agberion Jacob, 42, Ekende Anthony Zaza, 53. See the age range. And Naomi Patience Ohiwere, 42, were arrested in connection with these drugs. They said this is not the first time, that particular area has been attacked, but, the NDLEA has gone to, had heard about this stockpiling of drugs and had gone there, and they're always repelling them. But the NDLEA boss, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, has warned that all those who keep engaging and attacking the operatives will never find rest. They'll do all that they can to hunt them down.
So we have 5 fake hospitals in Ebonyi State that has been shut down. They were involved in fake drug distribution. They've been arrested. Govt. Francis Nwifuru was the one who, disclosed this in the House of Assembly as he was presenting the 2024 budget. And he said the budget is budget of innovation and success. And he said 107 medical quacks in the state have signed undertaking with the task force on medical quackery in the state never to indulge in the unwholesome practice again. And he is also committed to upgrading 13 general hospitals across the state to change the health status and provide access to healthcare services for rural dwellers. And that's one of the things that he's planning to do this period. So they have a total of 5 quack centers, which have been successfully shut down. And they mentioned the names: Eleri Hospital, Afikpo, Party Hospital, Ugobodo, Homeopathic Specialist Hospital, Igbeago, St. Patrick Hospital, Iboko, and Alexander Hospital, Umuezioka. Yes, have been shut down. They have been the major distributors of fake drugs in the state. And, this they had to do collaborating with NAFDAC to ensure that this doesn't happen anymore. So there are ongoing efforts now to revamp the 13 general hospitals and see how they can bring proper health care to the people of Ebonyi.
Okay. Dangote Refinery finally received its first oil cargo yesterday, 8 p.m. at the Dangote Refinery terminal. And it was from the Agbami crude. So according to the report, it says that development is set to douse tensions, speculations over the actual 650,000 barrels per day. But Dangote has come to say that for now, they're going to start with 350,000 barrels per day, quoting industry resources and tanker tracking data. He says that the 950,000 barrel cargo of Nigeria's Agbami crude set sail on December 6th and is currently docked at Lekki, the nearest land to Dangote's offshore. The tanker is expected to begin, the refinery is supposed to begin operations hopefully immediately. The tanker was chartered by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC, symbolizes the initial crude supply to Dangote's state-of-art refinery. So we're all waiting. So now they've delivered 900,000
You know
barrels.
what I expect to have seen? The tanker is on its way. Right now it's in Lekki. It's in Lekki right now, driving through the gate of the refinery.
Yes.
The very first
Give us some media hype. Then I just get excited.
Yes.
Who's that media
because it's been really, they are trying to just ensure they make this work.
I beg. This is the first time ever
Let's just make
in
it
the
work.
history of Nigeria
that we are going to be refining crude.
Yeah, but Agbami is also in partnership with Folorunse Lalakija. That's our crude oil. So our uncle is getting.
So online, everybody should have been seeing.
Yes, we should have been. Our children should have been waving the Nigerian flag.
Everything you admire about the US. was concocted from the media front to sell it. We could have sold it. That Agbami, the company that is locally owned by Folorunsola Kija and Kidiko is now investing and putting crude oil into.
We don't know how to
we tell
celebrate
the story,
ourselves.
but I want to take a story that did not make.
Just wait, let that tanker break down. Sorry.
Hey, to go viral.
This is very important. NAPTIP was addressing. NAPTIP, of course, we know is the drug agency, National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, and the Director General, Professor Fatima Waziri Aziz, was speaking to the Senate Committee on Social Duties for Defense of the 2024 budget, and she had to mention a lot about what they've done. 2023, they were able to secure 80 convictions. Out of those 80 were 2 high profile. First time ever, they secured the conviction of a Lebanese who deals in human trafficking, and they were able to secure the conviction of a Benin, Edo woman, not Benin. She actually is Benin. I didn't want to use the word Benin without being sure. She's a high-level person within Benin. She does human trafficking. She was convicted for trafficking 12 girls to Belgium for human trafficking and sexual exploitation. They were also able to, in conjunction with Interpol, seek the extradition of Charity Omoye, who is currently serving a 13-year jail sentence in Italy. Spoke about how they were able to rescue 2,700 people just this year, which is higher than last year. Said most of them came from Lagos and Castina because these are border cities. And she said there have been a lot of extensive awareness and education. That's what they spend their budget on. About 2 billion was what they budgeted for in 2023. And in 2024, they want to spend about 3 billion. And they are hoping to increase awareness and give this agency a global platform so that they are able to partner more with international agencies to prevent human trafficking, especially trafficking of Nigerians abroad.
All right, our final paper this one. Let's find a story of not taking. PDP distances itself from merger talks. LCCI, NECA laments exit of Procter & Gamble and others. FG votes 548.6 billion naira for federal roads nationwide. Uneasy calm in police over new postings. Quackery pro-democracy icon dies at 80. Failed abductions sue EFCC. DSS Reps Committee tells Emefiele and lawyers. Which story? Any story in Vanguard? Okay, let's move on quickly to the Nigerian Tribune. Any story of not taking. Sanusi president should not be petroleum minister. NJC recommends the retirement of Osun High Court. Judge declines Adeleke's 11 requests on CJ. Dangote refinery receives first crude. Okay, I think I took that story. And unending controversy over Kwara underpass. Those stories? Okay.
That was my story.
It's okay. Taking
Okay.
Out of time.
Yes, so you're very right. That Dangote, we need to sack their media team. All right, that's all we can take on front page review. When we come back, move on to our next segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.